Hi and welcome today to a little explanation onto why one should do zero waste. Because I had a viewer on my German channel who told me he would just buy all the stuff he wanted and then he would throw it away, not really throw it away, but bring it to a recycling center at the end of the week, get rid of it for 1 or 2 euros, and they would burn all that stuff, and that would be way better than to put it into his basement where it would collect dust and that kind of stuff. And I was a little flabbergasted, I guess could be the word, astounded, because I figured that well, intuitively a viewer is probably able to realize that not buying plastic, not using plastic would be better than to buy it and to recycle it or to put it into the what do they call that? A garbage burning machine that we have in Germany instead of landfills. We burn all of the trash that you can do nothing with anymore. Not the plastic, but everything that is waste, everything that goes into landfill all over the world. We don't do that in Germany. We have brilliant burning machines for garbage, and we clean the smoke, and we put the energy that comes up into the electricity system and use it. And that's a great thing. It's really great that that the waste is not put into landfill and doesn't rot there and doesn't cause everything that it causes. But it's not the final solution. It can't be, because there's better ways. For example, you could just not produce the waste. There's there are so many bad things really connected to plastic. It's not that it goes to waste or that it does not rot, that it's not biodegradable. There's also the toxins in there, and whatever we buy, all the stuff that we have that's made out of plastic or other materials, synthetic materials, there's 80,000 toxins in there, and nobody knows how they react with each other in our body. And there's at least 8,000 endocrine disruptors out there. Some of them are phytoestrogens and that kind of stuff that occurs in nature, but a lot of them are actually found in plastic. And those endocrine receptors, endocrine disruptors, they are, I think, possibly responsible for all the diseases that we have in modern society that we cannot cure with the right nutrition. For example, PCOS or Hashimoto's or all those allergies and autoimmune diseases, that kind of stuff, they kind of started to occur around 60 years ago, basically around the same time when we came up with plastic. So I think the studies are probably not yet out there, but that to me is a viable reason. Could be a reason for all those diseases, and we cannot cure them, not at all. We don't really even have medication for those kinds of diseases. That sucks. So what that guy said was really what minimalists usually say. They argue with themselves, I cannot get rid of that stuff. I might just need it in the future. And then they argue with themselves, well, I can buy it new. But that's not what a conscious consumer does. A conscious consumer thinks about what they buy before they have bought it, before they put it into their basement, before it collects dust, before they have packed their apartment with stuff. And that's what the throwaway attitude of minimalists I don't really like, although of course in the sense of zero waste, getting rid of your stuff is important, but not throwing it away. You can give it to Goodwill or to friends and family who might just need it, because they then don't have to buy it new, packed in plastic. that's what's good about getting rid of your stuff. But all the stuff that you would have to put into the garbage can is waste. And you should think about what you buy and think about what kind of waste it is going to be. You can recycle it. Recycling is nice, but recycling is basically for all the sheep out there, the sheep people out there, that are not thinking about sustainability, not thinking about ecological issues, not thinking about animal issues, not thinking about health issues. There's millions out there who don't think about the kind of stuff that we think about. They do not try to make the world a better place, so somebody else has to, contain the damage that those people do. And for that, recycling is good. But for us conscious consumers, we should not buy that stuff in the first place if we sense that we might just not need it, or that we're going to throw it away pretty soon. And other than that, there's of course the little plastic particles that get released into the water, the groundwater, and then into the oceans, and get eaten by plankton, and plankton gets eaten by other fish, and they get eaten by bigger fish, and it gets into the food chain. And you should really decrease the demand for that kind of stuff, so you don't buy it. You don't just buy it and then throw it away a week later just to get rid of it and to buy it new when you don't need it anymore. I was shocked, and I kind of don't like that mentality about recycling, about the opportunity to recycle. We shouldn't have the opportunity to recycle. We didn't have it 100 years ago, and people did not throw stuff away. They recycled everything. They repaired all their clothes. They repaired whatever they had. And we don't do that anymore. We throw it away. A computer that is 2 years old, we throw it away. Although you can still do stuff with it. There's people who can repair it, and we don't do that, and that really sucks. So, there's so many good reasons for zero waste, even if you have all those brilliant recycling machines that we have in Germany. You save yourself, you save the ocean, and you save a lot of energy, because recycling needs a lot of energy. You need such brilliant technology to filter all the dust that comes up from those burning machines to make clean air, and who knows if it's really as clean as we think it is. He also argued that the firms give up prizes to technicians who come up with new recycling techniques and cleaning techniques and all that kind of stuff. That's lovely, that's nice, I totally second that. But you can do your little part. And you have a good conscience when you do your little part. It makes you happy to know you did not contribute to whatever bad thing that's out there. I just saw the movie Cowspiracy just recently, although I've been vegan for ages, and I was so happy that I did not eat meat in 27 years. Cattle holding is the stupidest idea human beings ever had, I think. They ruin their own health, they ruin the lives of the animals, and they ruin the planet. They produce global warming. I didn't do that in the past 27 years. I like myself for doing that, and I just want to tell people that it's a really good feeling that you get about yourself when you don't contribute to destroying yourself, destroying the animals, and destroying the planet. So that is it for today. I didn't mean to lecture, I just wanted to, get something across. And zero waste is really not hard. It's totally not hard. It's one of the easiest things I've ever tried. Losing weight is way harder. Okay, see you around. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, please subscribe. I'll see you probably 2 days from now. That's it. Bye.